EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Breed, working his way in to record the very 1st sack of his NFL career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Going up top, and that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 3rd and 7.
5. Sir, what's up? Crazy. Hey, what's up?
From out of the gun, here's May. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Wow, he can certainly be elusive with the football and the feet. Great spin forward. Give him 6 yards on that one.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Pass caught right side by Thornton.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Prater, extra point is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. In motion now, it's Collins. Forced out wide, taking off, and he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. In motion now, it's Collins. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and talk things over before 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Now he's free at the 35. And they will finally run him down. A huge play there on the screen pass. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Giants first down.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. That's Harrison in motion. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd and goal.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Made out on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's in. What a drive. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Whoa! And the Cowboys are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On play action, here's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He's got his big target, Everett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll find the rookie from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
7 more yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. Moving outside. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Dallas Turner. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He is out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 24-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This one complete to Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So 31 yards on this play. A 2nd big one in a row and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Houston Loveland. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
To the pylon, he's in. Dante Putin. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now Prater tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3.
Giants 3.
3 seconds, all that remain in this 1st half as that one's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, tonight.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Blue going to get it again here on 1st down.
Jaden Blue, the ball carrier. The tackle by Zion Hall. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Crazy, crazy. Lady, what's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is taken in left side by Thornton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The Cowboys.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
30-yard line.
Blue now on the zone read. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Crazy, torpedo. Here we go, tonight. Lady, what's that? Hey, 5. Crazy, crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Lady, what's that?
Throwing now is May. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Back at the 14-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Lady, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Hey, 5. Crazy, 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 crazy.
On 2nd down, it's May. This one caught at the 4. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 2.
Here we go, son.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Great May. Touchdown, Dallas. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead.
Giants 3. Matt Prater is set to
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. We'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Giants.
1st down, New York.
To throw is McCarthy. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion now, it's Collins. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll get this out to the left flat. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing again is McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, New York.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
41-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of
From
5.
the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Hunter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Prater's kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Head to 60. Head to 60.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Dallas Turner, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
This is Hunter, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here goes that.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Here goes that.
Again, it's Blue.
Taken down at the 11.
Veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal.
Prater on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Giants.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Is good. Makes the score Cowboys 41, Giants 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 15. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.